Hey guys, it's Victoria. Sorry about the way I look and the background, but I just finished my first run in the Couch to 5K program, and I wanted to come on and just tell you guys about my running experience in the past and my plans right now. I am almost 4 weeks postpartum, and I've had a really good recovery. I felt pretty much 100% within a couple of weeks, and I started walking last week, and I know I haven't been cleared by my doctor to exercise, but I know myself, this is my third pregnancy, my third baby, and I feel like I'm ready, and I'm taking it really easy. It's a really gradual beginning to the program and everything, so it's not like I'm starting out running a ton. And when I say run, it's really a jog. So just to give you guys some background, I was never a runner at all. Like, the idea of running was like the most foreign thing and the furthest thing from my mind. I'd gone to the gym before and done some treadmill and stuff like that, but I'd never run. And I was trying to lose weight, and I was finding that in order to get enough distance and a long enough walk in order for it to really count and make a difference, I had to walk for so long, and it was really hard to find 45 minutes to an hour to go out and go for a walk. Plus it seemed like that was a really long time, and I had to go really far, and it was kind of boring going by myself. I don't really have anyone in the neighborhood to walk with. I would get together with friends or my mom sometimes and walk, but generally I was going by myself. And I had some friends who had done the Couch to 5K program and had success with it, so I downloaded it and I completed that program. It's 9 weeks and it's interval, so you start out, what I just did is 1 minute run, a minute and a half walk, and you do that 8 times, and then gradually you increase till you're running for a full 30 minutes. And when I finished that program, the 30 minutes didn't give me 5K. It was about I want to say about 3.5 or so, because I don't run fast. So then I just gradually increased the distance I would go, and so I started that program, I want to say in about August of, let's see, not last year, but the year before, so 2013. Yeah, 2013 in August, and then I ran a 5K run at just before Christmas. It was called the Santa Shuffle, and it was a fundraiser for the Salvation Army. And I ran that, and it was a pretty hard course. It was pretty hilly, and I completed it. I don't even know what my time was. I was averaging about 35 minutes or so. I never focused on the time at all. Sorry, I'm really stiff. So after I did that, and I got my medal and I got my shirt, I was like, this is awesome. Like, it was really addictive. And I wasn't somebody that I would say got like a runner's high or anything like that, or felt like, oh my God, if I don't get a run in, I just feel miserable. I wasn't quite to that point, but I really liked the feeling of victory and the following through with something and completing a goal like that. And I loved getting the medal. I'm kind of like a kid that way. So after that, I kind of had in the back of my head this idea that maybe I could do 10, and I didn't even tell anyone, because people who know me know I'm not a runner. So the idea of running a 10K was so foreign. I didn't even say it out loud to people right away. So I downloaded there's like a Couch to 10K app, and my plan was to just sort of pick up where I left off, and I took January and February and just kept doing 5Ks 2 or 3 times a week. And then I went on a big trip to Arizona, and when I got back, that was my plan, was to start training for the 10K. And I never did end up using that app. I just sort of would go out running and gradually increased my distance and worked my way up to 10K. And it took me about an hour and 10 minutes to do a 10K on average, which again was fine. I never focused on the time. I realized how far 10K is. I ended up running a lot indoors at an indoor track that we have, and it was 5 laps was a kilometer, so I had to go 50 laps in order to do 10 kilometers, if that math is right. 5 times 10. Yeah, 50 laps. And that's a lot, and it's really boring. I listen to a lot of podcasts on my phone, or just music. But that's a lot of laps. So once the weather got better, I went outside as much as I could. But it's, again, you realize how far you have to go to get to 10K. So I ended up running a 10K run on Mother's Day of last year. And my plan was to run that, and then we would start to try and get pregnant. So after I ran that, and I got my medal, and I got my shirt, which I'm actually wearing right now, which is really cool. After I ran that, I stopped running, and I actually got pregnant the first cycle, so I didn't run again. So I worked all that way, did my 10K, and then stopped running, and I hadn't run since. So it is March 4th today, so I haven't run in about 10 months. So I started tonight, and it's 3 times a week, and my goal is to run 5K at that Mother's Day run in May. So that gives me about 2 months to train for the 5K. I won't be able to do the full Couch to 5K program because it's longer than the time I have, so I will probably try to condense a few of the weeks. If I'm not quite there at the end, I'll probably do it anyway and just, walk a little bit if I have to. But I'm pretty competitive, and when I set my mind to something, I like to succeed, so my guess is I will be able to do the 5K. I actually didn't find it too bad tonight. Like, the runs weren't hard. I was sweating and, was having to breathe at everything towards the end, but it wasn't too bad. It was definitely not as hard as it was when I first started, I don't think anyway. My biggest issue is, I'm 4 weeks postpartum, I'm breastfeeding, so I'm wearing a sports bra, a exercise gym top with a built-in bra, and then this loose shirt over top, and I had to hold my chest while I ran. So I don't know if you guys have any advice or tips for that. Any type of super supportive sports bra that will hold everything in to the point of not moving. I don't know if it was hurting more because I'm breastfeeding, or anything like that. I don't know. I haven't done any research on that, but that's going to be an issue. So I have to find something to look after that because I can't run and hold my chest at the same time. So what I'll probably do is a couple of check-ins as I progress through the program, as I approach the Mother's Day run. And I really liked Jen and Zoe, Jen from Australia. She actually vlogged herself running her 10K. She checked in while she was running. It was really neat. And I know Dana from the Diaper Dirt channel, Miss Diaper D, she did that. She vlogged while she was running too, as she was training, and I know that was really neat. I watched one of her videos. I think she posted in, I don't know, some link that we were doing in the YouTube Mommy Meetup group. But so maybe I'll vlog a little bit while I'm running if I'm not too what's the word, self-conscious, I guess. So yeah, if you guys have any tips about sports bras and what to wear, I'm large chested as it is. Small band but big cup, so it's hard to find bras. It's hard to find sports bras that fit. Like this one here, to fit in the band, it doesn't fit the cup properly, and it never really did. I always would run with that plus a workout top with a built-in bra on top, which is not very comfortable. So surely there's something out there that can help me. So yeah, that's sort of where I am right now, and I'm also participating in the diet bet that Candid Mommy, Jenny from Candid Mommy, is doing. So hopefully the running will help me reach my goal. We have about just under 2 weeks left, and I have a couple more pounds to go, so hopefully I can succeed at that. And again, sorry about the background. We got the treadmill. It's my mother-in-law's treadmill, but she hadn't been using it, so she had given it to my parents. And they used it a lot, but they hadn't been using it recently. So Matthew said, we'll pick it up and we'll bring it here. It's not too bad. I thought I would love it because I could watch TV. I just put on The Voice and was watching that while I was running. But I prefer running outside for sure, even though it can get kind of boring when you're listening to the same thing over and over again. But I've got the Mommy Meetup podcast I can listen to now, so that's cool. And I have a couple other podcasts that I listen to. So hopefully the weather... It's getting milder, but we still have a ton of snow, and running in the snow is not the most fun. Plus, it's a lot more time consuming because you have to put on more clothes, and then if I ended up going to the indoor track, I have to drive there and drive back. And right now, with a 4-week-old baby, the closer I can be to home, the better, in case she needs me. So it's nice to be able to just come downstairs and run. So anyway, that's sort of where we are. So hopefully we can reach our goal of running a 5K on Mother's Day, which is May 11th, 12th, 10th, somewhere in there. So just over 2 months to go. So hopefully we can reach that goal. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any tips about sports bras. Have a great day.